Mission Island has long been known as the place to see wild deer up close. From families with young children to retired couples, many Thunder Bay residents enjoy the close encounters. However, feeding the deer is technically illegal under city bylaws, and those who are doing so could be fined. But as Mike Lang reports, several residents think there should not be any restrictions to feeding the deer.
Do you think people should be allowed to feed the deer?
Yeah,
And why is that?
because,
Because why? Are they hungry?
yeah,
Yeah. Like you? Do you get hungry?
yeah.
Yeah. And what do you enjoy? What do you usually give the deer to eat?
Carrots and cucumber.
Thunder Bay's unofficial park safari on Mission Island is a heartwarming but somewhat controversial pastime. While many residents enjoy the opportunities for extreme close-ups with the deer, they also enjoy feeding them, which has been illegal since 2012 when a municipal bylaw prohibiting the act was passed. Yet residents still frequent the area to feed them anyway due to the bylaw's lack of enforcement, causing mixed opinions about whether the prohibition should exist in the first place.
I think it's all good, just as long as you don't feed them candy and, just the responsible Cheerios and nuts and fruits and vegetables.
I think the bylaw should stay in place. It's made more for when animals are a nuisance. Here on Mission Island, it doesn't seem to be the case, but people are going to have to decide for themselves.
We have mixed feelings. A lot of people complain about the deer crossing the roads and things like that, but I always say keep things in proper perspective. The deer didn't cross the road crossed the forest.
The bucks, fawns, and does in the area are well aware that food is just a human hand away, leading them to eagerly approach idling vehicles. This dependency on being fed could lead to them being less capable of finding their own natural food and digesting it properly. Processed human food can also put them at a higher risk for infections and diseases, notably diabetes, and seeing vehicles as a source of food and not danger can lead to more deer collisions in concentrated urban areas. But the bylaw against feeding them is complaint-driven. Thunder Bay Bylaw Enforcement Manager Doug Vincent says in his time in that role, his office has never received a single complaint about people feeding deer, and therefore, no one has been charged. So without any active enforcement, residents will be basically left at their own discretion, which means that drive-through deer feeding will continue on Mission Island for the foreseeable future. Mike Lang, TBT News.